Is it just me, or is there an increase in mind games during the interview process? My name's Joel Lodgy, and I've been in the recruitment space for coming up to a decade, and this is one of the toughest job markets that I've ever seen. Now, aside from the fact seeing so many people struggle in the job market, one of the worst things that I'm seeing is this pride from hiring managers around putting people through endless processes. I've seen people bragging on special extra tasks they make people do to see if they're really interested in the role. And it's really disheartening. It's like people have forgotten that these are supposed to be interviews. You're supposed to be trying to figure out whether somebody can do the job, whether they're going to be a good employee, not whether or not they'll go through your pointless mind tricks and games to want the job bad enough. It's not an episode of Survivor, and it's not the Hunger Games. They're interviews. You shouldn't be switching the location of the interview last minute, or asking somebody to get you coffee right before the interview, or asking a crazy question to try and catch them off guard. People are already really nervous when they go into interviews. A lot of people are getting more desperate because inflation is up and the job market is tough. So I'm asking any of you hiring managers, have some empathy. Remember that, yeah, it's just a candidate that interviewed for your company, but they're still a human. They still have a family, they still have feelings. Doesn't make you a great CEO if you came up with this super complicated game you put candidates through. It really just shows that you don't care about people. And in my mind, if anyone was playing these games with me, it would be an automatically no, and it would be a huge red flag for any kind of employment. You shouldn't be bragging about putting people through terrible processes and mind games.